Hello everybody and welcome to the video. This is a part 2 of me showcasing the realm. I don't know if there's going to be a part 3. I might be able to get everything in one video. Once again, I am limited on my time, but I should have enough time to probably get everything in, okay? But all that said and done, let's get on with the tour. Okay, before we get into the main part of the video up there, I wanted to mention some stuff that I accidentally left out in the part 1. This is Cat Mountain. And here in Cat Mountain, we just have a bunch of cats. These are actually owned by me. And, well, they're normally here, they're just here for creeper protection. But they're also here just because it's called Cat Mountain. So it should have a lot of cats. Another thing I forgot to mention is that area over there. That is a pig pen. Right here. Oh, I should probably keep the doors closed. Yeah, we get bacon from over here. And, that area is just a mob spawner farm. Because whenever mobs spawn up there, they of course get killed. And the last thing I forgot to mention in the other video is, this. My friend made it. It was made quite recently, but, yeah, this is, the best friend wall, where we have 4 members, Super Cow, me, Cat Wizard, and Dondre Goat. Anyways, I'm going to now get on with the main thing up there. So, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Alright. Here we go. Anyways, here we are approaching the place. First thing I'm going to mention is this area. Ignore that part. I don't know why this is here. But this is where you would get the rolls. The ones with mending are the ones for the crewmates. And the one with soul speed 3 is the one for the imposter. And if you're wondering why I'm saying these random things, well, this is the Among Us ship from Among Us. Me and my friends built this block by block, trying to replicate as much as possible without taking too much time. I also have Frostrock boots. Need to keep that in mind. Anyways, I'll be showing you every room. For now, let's start off with the cafeteria. Ignore those chests for now. Whenever we start up a round, we have to put our stuff in these, okay? So, yeah, just ignore those for now. Anyways, here's the cafeteria. It's not much in here. There might have been a light missing right here. I think it must have gotten broken off at some point. But for now, this is so far just a cafeteria, the main area where you call meetings, and this is a very functional button that has a bell under it to basically call a meeting. Anyways, on to the next room. Here we have the weapons room, and you may also be hearing monsters and stuff. Well, because of that, the reason why is because, well, we couldn't really get rid of all of the enemy spawn areas with torches, and we were having trouble doing that, so we just kind of stopped. I will cut back to when these guys are dead, okay? Be right back. Alright, I couldn't find a way to kill those guys, so I just turned off mob or hostile enemy sounds so that you guys don't have to hear those annoying annoying skeletons and zombies. So let's continue on with this tour. Here, this is the weapons room of the Among Us ship. We have some levers here to indicate the area where you where you do asteroids. There's some buttons to indicate tasks, and of course there is a vent. We will explore the vent once I'm done with the main places. All right, let's continue on to Oxygen, aka O2. This place is the place where you it's just an oxygen area. It's just where you like I don't know, get tank refills or something. But it's where you also fix oxygen in case a sabotage happens. Now here is one of the tasks. This is also supposed to be a task, and these are just two saplings to indicate the tree that would normally be giving off oxygen. Now that we've finished this area, let me move on to navigation over here. And navigation, as you can see, has wool on the floor. And the reason why is because we were kind of limited to our resources. This is supposed to indicate, like, I'm pretty sure, like, probably the red lines that you would get. But we didn't have, like, any red line blocks or anything like that. So we just went with redstone. And here's the control area where you can control the ship. It's kind of as simple as that. Alright. I'm going to continue on with the next area. Here we have shields. Now at shields, there's not much interesting other than these lights to indicate like the shields meter or like how much power they have. There is a this is where it's supposed to indicate a task, specifically the one where you do shields itself. And this is also another task right here. Alright, moving on. Here we have communications. Here you fix the communications in case the imposter sabotages it, like right here, I believe. And over here we have a task. I believe it's a download task. You have TV right here, mouse pad, TV right here, mouse pad, big TV. This is where you normally fix the communications error. And yeah, that basically wraps up this area. Alright, moving on. Alright, here is storage. This is where you refill the gas tank that you have right here. The button indicates the task right here for the gas tank. And here is where you do the task where you get rid of like trash. You basically dump trash. But this is also where you would, you would eject somebody. And as you can see, there's a bunch of mobs down there. And the reason why is because we never went into the thing on where we would put a torch down. So, yeah. Just ignore that for now. Let me close that up. Alright. Let's move on over to admin over here. This is where basically where one of the camera things are. We can't really, we don't really have the knowledge to have the cameras actually happen. I mean, it's not really a camera, it's just more of like a table and where it indicates where everybody is. It doesn't actually show what they're doing or what color the person is. It just shows where they are. This also includes dead bodies. This is where you open up admin, and here is a admin swipe card or card swipe. And sometimes people say that this task is annoying. I don't think it's that annoying. I mean, it was annoying at first, but I gotten used to it. This is also to indicate one of the tasks, and here is upload task as well. Alright, that wraps up this area. Moving on to the left side of the ship, we have medbay. Here in medbay, basically it's just like a medical area. There's a couple beds to indicate places on where people would be put at in case they were injured or anything like that. Here's medbay scan, and here's where you do the sample testing. And the sample testing takes about 1 minute, and this is supposed to indicate the sample testing area. So yeah, that wraps up another one of the areas. Now we're going to move on to another area. Alright, here we are at upper engine. Upper engine basically powers the ship so that it can move, and in order to get the upper engine powered, all you have to do is do the refill task if you ever have it, and the align task to align the direction on where the fuel's going to go, from what I know anyway. And now we're going to be moving on to cams, or security. Here you just look at the cameras. There's a blue screen right here to indicate that. There's a task right here. Yeah, that basically just wraps up the cams area. Nothing much other than just 2 tables and just like a couple chairs. Yeah, not all that much. Here we have reactor. It's close to cameras or security, whatever you want to call it. But this is where basically it gets most the engines in the back get most of the fuel. There's a task right here where you do Simon Says, kind of the longest and annoying task ever. Here is the number task where you just press all the numbers in the right order. And that just basically wraps it up, other than there being vents, and yeah, I haven't been mentioning some vents, but I'll be getting back to those once we're done with the tour. Alright, moving on. Here we are at lower engine. It's basically the same as upper engine. It just has the align task and the refill tank task. So yeah, it's just basically the same thing. So there's nothing much to say about this room. So moving on. Alright, here we have electrical. This is the place somewhere you have a bunch of wires, stuff like that, where you can power the electricity in case it goes out due to a sabotage. I also forgot to say that reactor also has a sabotage, which you have to fix. And here's one of the tasks. Here's another task and another task. And yeah, that's basically it for this area. Moving on to the vents. Now, because I want this to be pretty fast, I'm going to grab the imposter boots so I have soul speed, because it just makes my life easier. Where did you come from? Alright, pretend nothing happened, okay? Nothing ever happened. Alright, moving on. Alright, so here's the first vent, which is in cafeteria. This vent goes down here where you have soul sand, and this is what the soul speed boots are for. It allows you to move really fast down here, since we didn't really have much options. But it does seem to be very loud. This vent leads over to the hallway, which is is just one of the hallways. This one leads over to shields, navigation, and oxygen, as well as weapons. But yeah, that's just basic. It just basically leads into a hallway. And the other spot, which is admin, is yeah, right here. So that's nice, and it also loops around all the time. So you just come back over here. All right, moving on to the next pair of vents. All right, here are the vents in weapons. The weapons vent it always leads over to navigation, but only navigation. Navigation also leads only to, weapons and shields, by the way, which we're going to be taking a look at, because this vent here leads all the way over to shields, where you can basically just pop out. So yeah, we'll just move on to the next pair of vents. Alright, here's the next pair of vents. Also, by the way, there's no vents in storage. I've never seen one in there before. So yeah, we're just moving on over to here right away. Here, this vent leads all the way over to two rooms. One, very quickly, is here in medbay. And the second one leads straight into cameras or security. Now the best part about this specific set of vents, not only does it loop around, but it's just really quick. There's not much distance it has to cover, so it's really easy to get around. And since the next pair of vents is so close by, I won't cut the video. So here we go. This is here in reactor has two vents. One leads all the way over to a skeleton. One leads all the way over to, if I can get out, if I can ever get out, it leads all the way over to lower engine. And the other one, which I'm going to just real quick use this vent to fast travel all the way over there. If I can get out once again. There we go. This one leads all the way up to upper engine. you can go back and forth in every single vent. It's except some vents don't lead. Some vents don't connect to other vents, which is why I separated them through cuts. Anyways, that kind of wraps up the vents section, and that's kind of all I want to talk about. But I'm also going to mention a couple, like just actually one thing, and just one thing only, which I made. My friends know about this, except for one of the members. But this is a secret passageway, all the way down into here. You could say that this is a eject room for only the good, like very, very good imposters. And me making my way down, I don't know, because I just put myself into a situation that I don't even know how to fix. So, yeah, we'll get over to the outro in a second. See you guys in a second as I get down. Alright guys, I was going to do it for today's video. There's no need for part 3, because I've already basically showed you all the things in the realm. And so now, I will be doing my outro. But before I end the video though, I have something to say. The next couple videos will be basically playthroughs of different games that I play. And I'm also going, anytime I record a video with my friends or anything like that, it'll be posted on the channel called the Lazy Animals. There are no spaces in the channel name. I don't understand why, but just in case you guys are having trouble finding it, then that might be the reason why. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye!